And new tonight, concerns the Navajo Nation could lose a vital lifeline. The state's National Guard has ferried much needed food and medical supplies to the ravaged reservation in northeastern Arizona. But the Trump administration wants to end all Guard coronavirus deployments a month from now. The Arizona Guard commander told 12 News' Bram Resnick that the mission is far from over.
Arizona National Guard members have served on the front lines for 2 months in the fight against COVID-19, and the battle's not letting up. The Navajo Nation now a national leader for coronavirus cases. It's the nation's coronavirus hotspot.
This disease that is not really going away right now.
If the Navajo Nation were a state, it would have the country's highest rate of coronavirus cases per person, more than New York and New Jersey, and the infection continues to spread.
From the Navajo Nation Command Center, we just encourage everyone to stay safe, to save lives.
One of those lifesavers, the Arizona National Guard hauling vital medical supplies on its helicopters, part of a statewide mission delivering food, building temporary hospitals, and helping out at new pop-up COVID test sites.
I don't see that demand signal decreasing significantly. So I think there will be a bona fide need for extension of the mission.
Despite the demand for the Guard services, the Trump administration wants to end the Guard's coronavirus deployment nationwide on June 24th. That date also happens to be one day before retirement and education benefits would kick in for thousands of Guard members on the mission.
We believe that it seems to be an arbitrary and capricious date to end on a Wednesday on the 24th of June.
Arizona Guard Commander Major General Michael McGuire also serves as chairman of the National Guard Association of the United States. It advocates for 500,000 Guard members. McGuire says the Pentagon is having second thoughts.
I've been hearing through DOD that they are reconsidering this position and are now considering extending that out to 31 July.
That could keep 800 Arizona Guard members deployed through the end of July. In Phoenix, Bram Resnick, 12 News.